These are the Ephel Dúath, the jagged, dark peaks of the Mountains of Shadow. Formed by ancient tectonic upheaval, this mountain range creates a near-vertical geological barrier, sealing Mordor's western and southern borders. For centuries, the pass of Cirith Ungol served as the only significant fracture in this wall. It is a high-altitude cleft, functioning as the primary military gateway into the Dark Lord's provinces. The Straight Stair is a series of shallow, jagged shelves hacked directly into the cliff face. Every step is cut from abrasive volcanic pumice and slick black glass. A heavy, biological resin coats the rock walls here. This viscous, amber-colored sap slides slowly down the volcanic glass, tearing apart across sharp rock. It traps falling ash, creating a tacky, toxic residue that clings to the stone. The combination of glass-slick stairs and narrowing rock walls eliminates tactical movement. To survive the ascent, travelers climb single file, unable to turn back or draw a weapon without losing their footing. The physical geography of the pass operates as a biological funnel. It strips a group of its collective strength, channeling individual bodies toward the summit. At the top of the stairs, the sky vanishes entirely. It is replaced by a dense canopy of thick, gray, translucent biological cables that span the width of the gorge, forming the roof of the tunnel known as Cirith Ungol, the cleft of the spider. High within this webbed ceiling are the mummified remains of a flying beast from the First Age. Its presence dates back thousands of years before the current war, indicating a predator that has occupied this void through multiple cycles of civilization. The floor reveals 3 strata of bone and metal: Gondorian steel, Easterling bronze, and Uruk iron. Following the last alliance, Gondor built the foundation to trap Sauron. After the plague, Sauron reoccupied the pass, repurposing these fortifications to prevent escapes. The top layer of the floor contains modern debris, including pitted Uruk helmets and rusted iron gear, often fused completely with opaque web sacks. These geographical layers prove that the predator ignores political banners. Every military force that enters the pass eventually joins the same compacted layer of biomass. Sauron operates under the assumption that he has an unspoken strategic arrangement with the ancient inhabitant of these tunnels. He grants the creature free rein to devour the Uruk garrisons stationed at the nearby tower. In his view, the creature functions as a lethal, autonomous border guard. Her hunger maintains a more effective perimeter than any army could provide. Sauron treats the creature as a military asset. However, the physical reality of the bone-crushed tunnel floor suggests a different power dynamic. Sauron has provided a dedicated, unending food supply to an organism that predates his empire and will likely outlast it. The Tower of Cirith Ungol is a brutalist fortress of black stone built directly into the mountain's northern horn. It clings to the peak like a swollen tick, bleeding a faint red light from its narrow windows. Gondor originally engineered the tower's bastions to project military strength across the province of Ithilien. This defensive scheme included the 2 Watchers, 3-headed gargoyles at the main gate, designed to project a psychic barrier that broke the will of intruders. Today, the Watchers are completely wrapped, blinded, and suffocated by thick, opaque layers of mummified spider silk. This biological coating renders the masonry useless. The silk-choked Watchers indicate that the fortress no longer serves as an outpost of war, but as the skeletal framework for a specialized feeding larder. Massive strands of biological webbing span the interior of the fortress, held under incredible tension. When a strand eventually snaps, it expels a cloud of gray dust, the remains of prey consumed long ago. In the dark of the Ephel Dúath, the military might of empires and the ambition of Dark Lords are secondary. Every structure of man or orc is eventually subsumed by the patient biology of the pass.